Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. In this session we will discuss about HTML quotation. So last two part we will continue this quotation section. Now today it's gonna be end. There are only two elements are left, which is a video and site. So let's see about this theoretical part of video and site. So video is based on bidirectional element which is work as let me give you example. If you writing anything, like you see this HTML quotation and citation element, like it's going to be left to right. If you see that, this going to be, or if you anything writing in your blog page or anything in your book or copy, that writing should go like only one direction. But in your web page, if you want to show that line or particular little bit creativity, you want to show that, so what you gonna do, you use video element that will be show your text in different direction. Like if you write anything like A B C D up to like a Z, so if you use a video directional element, it will be change the direction and it will be start your Z, X, Y. This way is go flow and end with A. So this is work of video directional. SMS site is the same work as italic I element, but there is a difference between site and italic element. Italic is used as common any text, but site is used only in creativity work. Like if you making your website based on art, like a movie poster or anything which is you based on creativity, so you have to define your title work on site. If you your choice, I mean, if you don't mind, you can use italic, but there is a difference because it helps site on Google search engine. So it's help to find your website on Google and put you on first web page, second web page. There is a Google ranking going down there, so it will be help there because as you work on that HTML quotation, see the elements, and then if user finding that thing, the Google will be provide on first web page that site. So that's how it will be help. So let's see the practical way what happened, what practical should actually do if you confuse any theoretical part. So let's see about our practical way. So we are going to our code editor, which is so let's go there. So this is our text editor, Sublime Text. As you see all, this is our last practical, which is based on abbreviation element and address element. Now we will start with a new file. So how to take a new file? As you know all, you have to just go on menu section and you have to click a new file, or you just have to press a keyboard on Ctrl+N and new file will be open. It is easy. So let's start it with new file. So first we have to do is, I need only one file, so I'm going to close another file. Now first we have to save our file. So let's start with tutorial. I'm saving this tutorial file.html. so this is our extension. As you all know, without extension HTML doesn't work. So I'm going to save this file, Ctrl+S. Now we have to write our code, HTML5. As you see, this is our HTML5 open. Now I'm going to give you this title, video, because we're gonna talk about that video and site, right? This is our title, paragraph. Okay, simply, as you know, this is our, I'm going to control this paragraph. And let's check about this first file, how it run. So we will practice about our element. So you know all how to run this file. So first, where we save our file, we have to go down there. Like I'm going to there, because I save on drive E HTML practical section. I'm looking that this is our, and this is my tutorial file. As you see, this is the tutorial file. So by default it's going to be run on Internet Explorer, because I choose a default browser of it. So let's press double click on it and it will be shows that. So as you see, this is our paragraph and this is our title, video and site. Tell that. So we have to open this file until we practice, because we don't want to run our file every time. So what we gonna do, we just keep open this file and we just have to come here and refresh this file. So everything what we change here in our code editor, it will be right there in our browser page. So let's see about that. So how to use video. So what we gonna do, we have to take one video element, and in this video we have to put a attribute video dir direction, and this shows right to left. You have to define this attribute, because if you don't, this element not gonna functioning. Now I'm gonna write this is my video element, right? And now we're gonna save, and let's see what's how it shows. In the end of line, and the element is the starting of line. If you notice that the spelling also change, because direction with spelling also change if you use video direction. So this is the particular use for particular anything creativity or any important task if you wanna show in your website. Now I'm here using a one horizontal line. So this is our horizontal line. As you see, this line is very horizontal. This is used to define the section above and below, and everywhere you can, if you wanna use, you will use it. I just use for clarity, so how it work. Now we will gonna discuss about our site elements. So let's go to our code editor. So this is only horizontal line. Now what I am gonna do, I am just taking a image. So image, you have to take a image tag, and you have to this ask for, this is the attribute. As you see, a video also have a attribute, and image have also a attribute. So this attribute to define, this is asking for where is your image actually location. So I am going to take a image. So how to take, you have to just go any image if you want to take. This is a image, I use it, a movie poster. I want to take this image. So first you have to take copy this path. Click here and copy this path. Okay, copy, Control+C, doing that, and paste it here. Okay, then you have to write a file name. So we have to just right click here and save the property, and this is a JPG file, and this is a movie poster name. So I'm going to copy this name, as you see, and I'm going to here, and this is a slash, after I'm going to paste it .jpg. I'm going to putting extension here. Now I'm going to save it, and let's refresh our page. So as you see, this is our poster page open here, a movie. Now this is taking a whole our web page size, as you see, covering our whole page. So I'm just going to define this poster's size. What going to be height, and what going to be its width, and all everything. So first I'm going to write here width, and I'm taking it 200, and I'm going to define height of size of image, that is 300. Okay, now I'm going to save it and refresh this page. As This you see, the width will be 200 and the height will be containing the 300 pixel. The HTML always contain the image in pixel. So if you want to write, otherwise by default it's already take by a pixel. So this is all image. Now we will going to use our site. How to use it? So first we have to use a paragraph, and below it I'm going to define this a site, taking site element, and using here movie poster. Movie poster, the tray. And I'm going to close this site, and I'm going to write by Nolan Hawkins. Painted in 1893. That's it. And I'm going to be here refreshing again my page. As you see, this is a site which is same as the italic. If you see this italic element, we will practice about. The reflection will be the same. It's italic, but there is a difference. So this is a particular site used for a specific name or specific creativity, anything. You just other name or any movie title or any poster or any image you want to show in your web page, you just use a site element and it will be look like a very authentic way. Okay, so that's why we have to use a site on our page. So this painting by Nolan Hawkins and painted in 1983. I know this data is not right. I'm just giving you an example, so don't mind it. So in this section we will talk about video and site element, how to use it. We also know how to use the image source and horizontal tag. We already talk about it, so I'm not going there. So that's it for today. Thank you very much.